Hi Internet, it's me, Udoka. Welcome to my channel where I talk about my mental health journey and also whatever I want. So if you're into that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't like this video yet until you like it. I'll remind you at the end. And what I want to talk about today is me just kind of playing with this idea of wearing makeup on camera and being in not my car, and like trying to edit footage and stuff like that because I'm trying to get my life back together, and that includes this YouTube channel. But I want to talk about this movie my partner and I watched called Black Box, and I want to talk about like how Black people are being used in the media these days, in movies and TV shows rather these days. Because it seems as if Black excellence is truly a thing, because what Black excellence does is that it sets a bar that forces everyone who's not Black to recognize that Black people should not just be put on the back burner, okay? So when Miss Rihanna Fenty, honey, Miss Billy Goat, literally a Billy Goat. I'm saying that as a good thing. She's a billionaire, GOAT, greatest of all time with this stuff. When she came out with her skincare line, not her skincare, her makeup line, it forced the entire industry to be like, oh, I guess Black people exist and wear makeup. I guess pale people exist and wear makeup too. I guess we don't have to just pick one or the other. Okay, like y'all knew Black women are some of the greatest consumers of makeup, hair, like all kinds of beauty products. Black women enjoy accentuating their femininity. Go figure, right? Same thing in movies. Jordan Peele, he's a goat to me, okay? He's a goat to me. Jordan Peele, he's the one who made Get Out. Iconic movie. Iconic. I think that movie should go in with all the greats. He made Us. And what he did was, he did two things. One which gave people the wrong idea, and one which gave people the right idea. With Get Out is a movie that it strokes on an aspect of Black trauma there are freaking fruit flies here and it tricks me out so much that I spit into the camera. I apologize. So much so that he strokes on it in a way that was, in my opinion, it was an original way, right? And the bad interpretation of this that all these other TV show people and Hollywood people have taken from that is, oh, let's capitalize on Black trauma. That sells. Wrong, okay? Because what these movies like Karen and these TV shows, like, I didn't even watch it. What's that show on Amazon Prime with Black people? I'm literally Googling Amazon Prime Black people. Them, okay? What they got wrong is y'all aren't being original, okay? Y'all are taking something that legit happened in history and is very painful and horrifying. You're taking that and just putting it on the big screen. Get Out, like in the movie Get Out, they didn't take our brains and switch our brains or whatever, and we psychologically fall into a sunken place. But what Get Out did was it was using symbols of what does happen, did and currently does happen when it comes to these relations. He was taking symbol and making something new to illustrate what actually happens, but also create a new story. you taking something that happened. I mean, you can't just be like, well, the dude's a ghost and there's demons. That's not original enough. Like, you're taking stuff that actually happened and just throwing a demon or two in there. No, that's not good enough. You're taking Karen, you're taking something that actually happens, and I don't know if, I think the people who made the movie Karen, I think it's so bad it's good type of thing. You know what I mean? I feel like it's something that I'm supposed to watch, and the movie tries to take itself seriously, but the creators of the movie know that we, the audience, won't take it seriously. I think that's what they were going for, but I don't want to watch it. I don't like watching Black trauma. I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't, it not only does it do nothing for me, it hurts me. It emotionally hurts me. So I will never watch them. I will probably watch Karen. It just looks so bad. But I'm cringing. I'm cringing not just at the sheer cringiness of it. Like, I think everyone is cringing at this movie Karen, but I'm cringing because I'm also feeling this, another Black trauma. Now, here's what Jordan Peele did that is good. That Black Box, this movie Black Box, and the Amazon people who said, hey, we're going to fund it and play it support it. When he created the movie Us, now, this is Jordan Peele. So there is going to be some type of symbolism, commentary, allegory with race relations. But for the most part, Us is not, it's not important that our main characters were Black. It's why it was important that the main characters were Black is that it showed it's representation. It's showing that Black people can exist in a story without you having to specifically pull on Black trauma. That is the message that Jordan Peele is sending to Hollywood with the movie Us. And I really like Us as well. I think it's Us is one of those movies like Midsommar that I just keep thinking about, and I just keep realizing new things. I'm a touch on Midsommar in a quick hot second. In a quick hot second, I'm gonna touch on Midsommar. So that is a wonderful influence that Jordan Peele's Us has given us. And I think it has helped open the door for more movies with just Black people in it. And so we watched Black Box. Now, at first, I was like, how is this? How are the actors? How is this? But I'm like, you know what? Let me get into it. I actually enjoyed the movie. It's a good movie to like just watch. Like, if you're like, hey, let's watch a movie, I recommend Black Box. And Black Box is about, catch a fly. Black Box is about this guy. He and his wife got in an accident. The wife didn't make it, but he did somehow. And the doctors and everybody, this is part of the reason why I was like, how is this movie gonna be, was because there was a scene where he goes into his old job and the boss is like, we didn't think you're gonna make it. It's like, bro, this is the first time you're seeing dude after he almost died, and how are you just gonna be smiling like we thought you were gonna. I was just like, But anyway, the movie makes it clear that everyone thought this guy was a goner. Somehow he isn't, and he's having trouble remembering things. And he comes across this doctor who has a device that she calls a black box that will help people to remember things. And as he takes part in her black box, he begins to have an identity crisis. So I actually really enjoyed the movie. This is another movie. Everyone is black. Well, not everyone. It was very realistic to me. As a black person who worked in the medical field, it was very realistic to me. There's a black doctor. I know other black doctors, but also my colleagues are not black. I have white colleagues, Asian colleagues, but you know, my friend's child is black. Like, people around me are black, and I interact with people who are black. I interact with people who aren't. I just really, it just seemed very realistic. From the point of view of a black person, it was very realistic. And I don't know how it feels to be a white person and you're used to like literally 99% of the characters in something to be white. I don't know what it's like to now watch a movie where 95% of the characters are black. But it, like, as a black person, that is life. Like, your friend is black, their child is black, their loved ones are black. Like, everyone around you is black. Like, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. It's just very rare to have a movie that just has black characters and it's normal. And the fact that they're black, there's no pulling on black trauma. There's no pulling on, well, let's have a discussion about race. It's just like, this is a story. The people in it are black. The people in it are, I really enjoy that. I know Netflix has been trying to do that, but with Asian people, I noticed. And I love it. I really love it. But regardless, the actors were great. I like the lead actor. I think he did a phenomenal job. What's this woman's name? There's a famous black actress in here. I forget her name. I think it's Phyllis. I'm so sorry. I don't remember her name, but she's, you know, you've seen her before and she's great. There's a guy, the black doctor in it, who's the protagonist's friend. He looks Nigerian to me. Hold on, let me just Google this real quick. He looks, just his eyes, his face, he looks Nigerian to me. I'm like, bruh, these Naija people, they don't finish last. You're going to be seeing their face in these cinemas. What's this bruh's name? The director also has a good, Felicia Rashad. Felicia Rashad is in this movie. Okay, let me see. Is this guy Nigerian? Tosin Morohunfola. Bruh, that sounds like a Nigerian name. That sounds like a Hausa name, bruh. Yep, he's Nigerian. Baby, but he's a beautiful, there's some Nigerians, there's just a look. I don't know. There's just a look. And it's so beautiful. Like, and I don't think it's specific to any tribe. It's just a look that some Nigerians have. I don't have this particular look. The Nigerian aspect of me that is the gap, big cheeks, maybe my forehead bridge, my nose. My nose is like a very normal West African nose, I think. But anyway, Tosin Moro Umfola, his eyes, there's just like, oh, I don't know. I can't. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Like, oh God, it's so beautiful. It's just so precious. It's so angelic. It's so cute, especially babies. As Nigerian babies, when they have those kind of eyes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, I enjoyed this movie. I highly recommend it. Now, I have to get on a Zoom call real quick. But before I do, let me touch on Midsommar. I'm going to link a girl's video in the description because she basically says everything that I want to say. I'm talking about Midsommar real quick in this video because, you know what? I should just make my own video. But Midsommar is a movie, it's a horror movie that I really enjoy. It's another one of those movies, it just makes me think, I'm still thinking about it, you know? And there are so many things that people just completely miss from the movie. They completely miss that, you know, that a man was R-worded I don't know, like it just went over people's head that this man, granted, this male character is a douchebag, but he was still R-worded and M-worded, unalived, okay, M-worded. Like, as a human being, you don't want those things to happen. People are missing the mark that the main character is still in danger, even though you think she's happy. They're missing the point that white supremacy is an underlying theme throughout the entire movie. And bro, the first time I tried to like start a discussion about the white supremacy in Midsommar, people are like, oh my God, you're just, like people just, they can't stand it. I'm like, y'all, they're like, I just didn't notice it. I'm like, dude, that's literally the point. That's literally the point. That's how white supremacy works. White supremacy works in a way that you, especially if you're white, probably won't notice it. And if you did notice it, you rationalize it away, or you just think it's a coincidence. That's exactly how it works in real life. And people who are Swedish who watch this movie can instantly tell, yeah, it's about white supremacy, because they speak. Midsommar is about people in Sweden, so they recognize Swedish symbols, Swedish words, Swedish culture, and Swedish books that were white supremacist books that were in the movie. They recognize these things. So a Swedish person tells you, yeah, that's white supremacist. Not only that, the freaking director, the freaking creators of the movie tell you it's white supremacist. But people are really in denial. And I just found Midsommar is such an interesting movie because the public reception of it mirrors life. I just think it's a masterpiece. I hate Hereditary, by the way. I really, Midsommar's a work of art. So anyway, how does this look? How does it sound? Let me know in the comments. If you liked my video, let me know that you like it with a thumbs up. And until next time, much love, much luck. Peace out.